Hiya guys and welcome to Let's Play Minecraft 1.6.4 Monster FTB. So what are we going to be doing today? Well, we are going to focus on making a stable power source. I've continued to mine and gather some resources, but the main problem is the fact that I have to keep making elementum to continue to fuel this one steam dynamo is peeing me off. So, what I was planning on doing today was to delve into Big Reactors mod. Now, you notice how when making a massive form of electricity or energy, or RF, flowing through the base will actually end up causing severe amounts of lag because, well, these little things here actually all have their own tick rate. And, well, if you have like 70 of these, you're going to be having a massive amount of lag, and 70 of them is basically how much you're going to need. So, Big Reactor solves that problem for the little big problems. Now, there are things you're going to need. For instance, yellorium is the biggest thing you're going to need. Or, I noticed that with these, they could be interchanged with uranium, yellorium, or like basically uranium or yellorium. Now, yellorium is right there, but we're going to change it with uranium. And I know I sound weird saying uranium, but I have to say it like that. So what I'm going to do actually is I'm going to have my uranium actually get cooked up real quick. I hope it overstuffs. Stop. I want this to finish. So we're going to get our uranium started so that we can actually start working on these. Now, in order to get graphite bars, you're going to need coal. Now, coal will turn into graphite, so that's nice. And actually, we could just use our... No, we're going to keep the mimikite for more important things. So, that's actually making uranium from rotary craft. Now there's another thing I found while we were on our adventures, which was diamonds. Now this is why you should keep your mimikite as much as possible, so you can duplicate your diamonds. Yes, with your mimikite. Now there's a lot more mimikite down in the mines that I have not mined, but I needed that for my diamonds. Now the reason I need my diamonds is thanks to my board meeting with the Council of Sages, we're able to actually continue to have our blood magic and our Tinkerer's construct. So, I'll be able to do that as well. And that also means that today we get to start with those. So, while we're waiting for our big reactor to basically start cooking up and things of the sort, let's get some stuff from here. We've got a lot of that going in there. We're going to need a good bit of coal burning up for our graphite bars. So those can do their thing. I have no clue about how we're going to keep this thing. We should have to visit it every so often to see how it's doing. I found out what the problem was. When this drops beneath 50%, it starts to basically lose energy. That's the big problem there. So, I definitely want our big reactors. Now, fortunately, big reactors will not explode like the other ones, but we're not going to focus on big reactors right now. We're going to focus on something that's a lot more magical in nature, which is blood magic. Now, blood magic is a great mod in my opinion, because I love blood magic. There's a blood altar right there. Now, that's the first thing you're going to need for blood magic. Bam. There's a blood altar. Now, another thing you're going to need, which will also require a little bit of gold, one iron, and a little bit of glass. So, gold, iron, and glass. If we can find some glass, you're going to need exactly 5 pieces of glass. So, that will be helping us to make a sacrificial knife. Bloody knives. Let's see. Right here, here, all the way around. A sacrificial knife is what we'll be having here. Now, as you can see, I think I just took a chip off my health. Now, what's the point of blood magic? Well, it sounds exactly like it does sound. Here's blood magic. You fill up a blood pool. Now, I've killed myself multiple times doing that, so please be careful. You will kill yourself. There's no stopping point. You fill up this magical pool. Now, in the beginning, there is like a reservoir in here. Like, it stores 1,000 life points. Now, fortunately, five hearts makes 1,000 because each heart is equal to 200 LP. So there's a big mathematical equation that goes into this. So a full bar of health, that means 1,800 LP. Now you're going to need, I think, at least 100 LP, 1,000 LP, or life points, to make a blood orb, which is the main, basically, batteries. No, 2,000 LP, so it's going to be a while before we fill that up. So yeah, we've already started on one of my favorite mods, as well as Thaumcraft, which is another one of my favorite mods. Now, I've got a lot more to do with Thaumcraft because, well, I haven't found enough nodes to save my life, and I haven't killed enough animals yet to save my life either. So, that's not going to work. Let's see how you're doing. Keep going. Good. Okay, so we got that basically started. We have to wait for me to heal back up, which always sucks. So once I'm healed up, we can continue there. Always remember, lots of LP. Always fun. So, one more little heart. Of course, I'm not fully held. So let's see. And we go. Just drain your health. There you go. Now, that's another thing done. So this is blood orbs. And yes, there's magical stuff that goes with them. We also got another thing reinstated, which was Tinker's Construct Kami. No, Thaumic Tinker's Kami, which is the very, very hard stuff to get, which isn't important right now because, well, guess what? We're nowhere close to that. No, we're not. So, no, we're not. Because we need a lot more things. For instance, we need to figure out every single one of these researches. So, that's going to be fun. Right, but we might be able to, in sense, do a little bit more. I've got nothing better to do right now. Because, well, we're kind of waiting. Waiting is fun. We got some graphite bars more likely being cooked up as we speak. That's the beginning of our graphite bars. And we have to kind of wait for our health to continue. So, in the meantime, since we have to do that, let's find a sigil. I think I can spell sigil. And I can't spell sigil. I'm terrible at spelling. But you can always do this. Blood magic. Up here. Blood alchemy. Right here. We're going to need one of these, which only costs 1,000 LP. Now, of course, I'm just going to drain a good bit in there just in case. That will definitely finish off, because what we're going to need to make is a division sigil. Now, what a division sigil does, which we're going to need a lot more glass, unfortunately. I think we're going to need a total of 7 glass. I think we don't have 7 glass. Oh, that was loud. Okay, then grab some... What are we grabbing? Where is it? Hello? Sand? It looks like we're going outside to get some sand. So, guys, also, there's going to be a little bit of a ramble news. I'm going to be doing Minecraft videos every day from now on. I've seen what you want. I've heard your pleas of cry. Also, from these, please give me ideas. Y'all are the ones who should input in the lovely situations of this thing. I know that right now the editing is crap, and, well, to be honest, the commentary is a bit mediocre. But, sooner or later it will get better, depending on you all, the viewers. So it's up to you all to make the true Ramble Ring. And, of course, we run out of energy once more. An elementum will help. Right, so, let's give it a second. We're waiting for this thing. We just need 2 more. And, do we need a blood orb? We don't need a blood orb, do we? Okay, we do need a blood orb, so that was pointless in the beginning. We're just going to continue to hurt ourselves. So, keep your sacrificial knife close. It always helps being near the altar. Oh, that was close. I have no clue how much we have in here, but I would like to have some form of regeneration, but I'm going to continue to let this thing do its thing. So this is everything in blood magic. It doesn't seem like much, but trust me, it's going to be a lot. A lot. Now, okay, so that's going to be doing. We got that going. So what else can we do? Well, let's see. Because I don't like having non-magical places, that's going to be easy. Rowan, Elder, Malkerwood, or something of the sort. I don't like having things non-magical in a magical room. So, because I'm going to have to store magical items, and, well, come on, it's boring to have something that's not magical in a room, isn't it not? So, why don't we go ahead and... I know I cut down a big great oak tree, and I cut down some of those, so I'm going to continue with my great oaks. We're going to need the thing downstairs. Right, let's get started while I'm healing up on my health and waiting for the rowing, all the stuff from the big reactors to get started. Right, over here we go. Now, do this, like so. I need another. Okay, gonna do that, and I think I can do this. Or do I need to actually do pure wood? I think I need to do pure wood. I don't know where you get Rowan from. I don't think Witchery is installed. I haven't seen any witches yet, or I haven't seen any deaths on the screen. Okay, and here. A hungry chest. Now, why do I say I don't want anything magical in a non-magical room? This just looks like a normal chest, does it not? Well, it isn't. It is much more powerful than that. Bam! Okay. No, this is the fun part. Bam. It's a hungry chest. Which looks really nice. I also think they can go right next to each other, so that's something else. Okay, we got our weak blood orb. Which, by the way, just happens through You just let it sit there and wait for a second. Now what you need to do is like the following. Grab that, and like so. Now the division sigil actually tells you how much LP is in your network. I told you these things are like big batteries. So if I do this, I'm going to drain down to like here. I've got that much LP in my network. But if you notice, if I click on here, it shows you how much LP I have in my altar. Tells you how big my altar actually is, like a tier. There's many tiers, and how much my altar can hold. Now that's one thing where we're going to keep in there so that we can keep near the altar, as well as the sacrificial dagger, and more than likely the blood orb is going to stay on us. So let's just keep that the way it is. Now everything else, all these chests, fun and everything, but we're going to need to get a better network than that because chests are not as fun as people think they are. So we should be done with our graphite and our raw uranium. I shouldn't be holding uranium without anything on me, but hey, who cares? I'm not dying yet. I said yet. Okay, we get to have fun now. This always was the big part. Here we go. So we can make, well, I think we just need to make 44 right now. Let's see, I think we need like 64 reactor casings. Oh my god, I've used everything up. Okay, that's not good. Because I think I need a little bit more coal going then. I think I also need a little bit more uranium. Oh, I've got enough uranium, holy crap. Okay, so we're good for now, but we need more graphite. So that's the beginning, the reactor casings. So we're going to actually go outside for this, because how the hell I'm going to put it inside, I don't know. So right here will be good. This little corner right here where everything resides. And like so. This is just going to be the bottom. It's going to be the smallest reactor I can build right now. So I'm going to build it like that. Okay. We're going to need one here, one here, one here, one here. Another like this. So like so. That's how you're going to need it in the beginning. That's just for the casings. So make sure your casings are like that. Now I warn you, this thing is going to pump out a lot of energy. So be careful. Because this thing will wreck the day. Anything will happen. So a bit of uranium at the bottom. That's a thing. Now fortunately, two yellorium in this beautiful weird mod actually has a second life. If it's, you know, actual, I don't know how it works. I'll show you in the future. I shouldn't even talk about it right now because it's pointless to talk about it. One graphite here, or did I supposed to do it vice versa? No, I did it wrong. Okay, like so. Here. And like so. Bam. There we go. We need one reactor control rod, which will go in the middle of the thing here. Now, you can make these things massive, by the way. I'm not talking about small. I'm talking about massive, as in we could have this thing, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 long on either direction, and I think 1, 2, 5 high. That's the biggest I've seen so far, and the most optimal. I haven't made it, though, because, let's be honest, that's a lot of resources, guys. That is a lot of resources. And that's not optimal if it's a lot of resources. So, there's our controller. Our reactor controller, which will go right here. Okay, so we've got another thing done, a reactor controller, because we need to control the reactor in the way it does. We're going to need a power tap now. So, like so. By the way, this will take a lot of iron and a lot of, if you notice, graphite, so that's why I was all ready. Fortunately, there's interchangeable between uranium stuff, because I don't think I have enough yellorium for all this. So the power tap's actually going to go on this side, right? Okay, and we're going to then have, after that we need, sorry, after that we're going to need this, which will require a piston. Let's see. By the way, the blowing of the thing was because of the mouse. The mouses don't like me for some reason. They don't want to work with me. Like so, like so. There we are. And we've got another form for the access port. You can completely automate this, by the way. You can. I'm not going to do it because, let's be honest, that's a lot of automation. Okay, there's that. Now we're going to need two more things, which is reactor glass, which will just require 2 pieces of glass and 1 reactor casing. So, okay, I have to take all my glass. Okay, 2 pieces of glass and 1 reactor casing will give me reactor glass. And after that, we're going to need one more thing, which is the reactor rod, which I need more iron. I need 6 iron to be exact. Oh, thank God I had more iron. Okay, redstone can go in here. What else do I need for it? I think I need 2 graphite. And then I need 1 uranium. And then I think we're good. Let's see. Here, right? 2... No, I think it's 2 graphite. Yes, we have our control rod now, and then we should have a fully functional thing in literally a second. This thing will pump out your energy, by the way. So, gonna do this, like so, and it became a multi-block, so that means we did it. Now, I don't know if this kind of uranium works. It does. Wow. That means we have a lot of uranium. I'm gonna put 4 in there. That's the full core right there. Now, fortunately, this thing will not explode with a full core, so it's got a full road, it's got a concasing heating, and it's got the energy buffer, and it's got the telling me everything good. We're going to need to connect it now to everything else. Let's see, do we have any other freaking leadstone? I put it away. Okay, that means we're going to need to get rid of you, because you're a bit crap, let's be honest. And what we're going to do is we're going to destroy that here. 1, 2, 3. And we're going to need 3 more. And after that, we'll have a full, your beautiful thing. We're going to need 1 lead, 2 lead, a good bit of redstone, and I think 1 piece of glass. I don't really remember how to make it, I'll be honest. I think it's like this. Then we do something like this. Then we do this. Yeah, okay, we're good. Okay, I was forgetting. I'm terrible at forgetting. Trust me. This is I'm being serious about this. I need this to work. Okay, and then like so. And what should happen is, by the way, you can turn this off and on if as you choose and as you please. So let's see. On. Okay. Heating core. Yeah, that's how much RF per tick, by the way, guys. So it's running. As you can see, it's running. So I'm going to turn that off eventually, but hey, it's running. And everything's getting powered, so I'm perfectly fine with this. Hold on a second. Water, it's good for my health. Now that we have our new big reactor running, by the way, with more power need, the bigger I'm going to make it. So with the new reactors running, and the fact we now have a blood altar going, by the way, we're going to be making more of those division sigils from the blood altar. So let's actually look at this. Blood magic. There's a lot of shit we need to do with this. One thing we can make right now, though, seems pretty nice. I have an extra diamond for it. So, let's see. Gonna require 3 buckets of lava, 2 obsidian. I don't have anything that can mine obsidian, so I think it might be time to delve into Tinker's Construct next episode, because, well, once Tinker's Construct gets into view, it's really, really, really amazing. But the problem is, yeah, it's really kind of sucks. And, well, it's not time yet, I know that much, so... Oh, I'm just so happy to get that finished, right! So everything else is going to start. Now, there should be another mod that we're going to delve into, because, well, I honestly think it's named Engineering Toolbox. This makes everything automated, but it's a bitch to make. Oh, I don't want to do that one, because that's going to be a bitch to make. Well, there's one mod then we can delve into right now to get it over with, because, let's be honest, this mod is awesome. I need the resources anyway, and you know, if you've been with me for a while, you know what mod I'm talking about. Crap, I've ruined it. Okay, if you know what mod I'm talking about, if you've been with me a while, it's gonna go in my magical room, of course, because, well, why not? So, let's see, right here sounds good. So, here, let's clean up our inventory. Let's see. So, over here we should have 1 rose, a little bit of mushrooms, a little bit of that, a little bit of flowers. Oh yeah, let's not have the division sigil on the ground. That doesn't sound like a scary thing at all. Right, so let's go with 2 mushrooms here. Let's go with the mushroom here, mushroom here, mushroom here and here. Let's go with a flower here, 2 flowers here, mushroom here. It's raining. Okay. Yeah, I like also the fact that there's water leaking into my base. Oh, I love that. Lovely, lovely. So let's see. I think these will actually substitute for what we want as well. Let's see. I think they do. We're about to find out. Oh, okay, is this not in this mod? Oh, no, it is. It is. We're good. Hello, hello, and welcome to Twilight Forest. Now, this place is scary, and this place is going to be dark, so, yeah, cliffhanger. Oh, cliffhanger. Oh, how sad. Well, but now you get episodes every day. Because, well, I actually have time to do it now, and I know what you need. So, guys, I hope you've enjoyed this episode of Let's Play Minecraft FTB Monster. Until next time, guys, ta-ta.